All right, how about we get a countdown before this gets any
Sure.
All right, I'm on the start screen. If you guys are ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah,
I'm on the race.
understood. All right, you guys ready? I'll count you out.
Yep.
All right.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck, everyone.
So the first track is pretty hard. You go right, and then you go right a little more.
Yeah, this track is
and
just
then
sort
you
of
keep
to
going
show you
right.
the mechanics of the game. Which the mechanic is, if you're not doing tricks, you're playing Uniracers wrong. Every time you do tricks.
Before the race starts, you should be holding the brake button, and then in the direction you want to go when the race starts, you get like a little speed boost that way.
Yeah, we Mario Kart in here.
15. That was garbage.
11.
Wow.
Let's not talk about it.
Wow.
Just kidding, 25:08.
Oh, the world record tie. Yeah, so for the most part, you're going to see us doing twists. That's just basically the fastest and easiest trick to do. And like the time difference between doing all the different twists, not really much of a difference. So twists are the way to go.
Starting with this second track, you do start seeing different colors of track besides just green the whole time. If you look closely, you'll notice that red track is pretty much always followed by something that is slope or call it to not jump. You'll see some gold track right in front of the finish line. The rest of it's pretty much green.
Yeah, it's basically just trying to communicate to you if you're not, if you haven't memorized every single track, just sort of trying to communicate to you what's coming up. The game does lie a lot, though. There's plenty of places where the track's green and you should not jump. But for the most part, it's pretty informative if you're new to this game.
Yeah. You can pretty much forget which track you're on and just pay attention to what the track says and you'll be fine.
Yeah, the colors are pretty descriptive and you learn to recognize them. Like, red and blue mean two different things, but it's based on how much blue there is in the red, and you learn to recognize things like that.
See like the really long stretches of blue and then like a little couple of pixels of red. It's a loop.
Right.
We're on the stunt track now.
Yeah, we are.
Oh baby, are you guys excited for 45 seconds that we can't do much about? Because I am.
Hooray for auto-scrollers and racing games.
So for every cup, we're required to do 2 loop tracks, 2 straight tracks, then a stunt track where you have to get a certain number of points. Well, a certain number or more points. So we get a certain number of points and then chill out for a little while.
Pretty much. Every time you do a stunt, it actually halves the value of that trick again, but it also keys it to how many of them you did. So like if you get a double twist as compared to one twist, like the value of a twist doesn't go down for a double twist. So we want to basically figure out, especially in the harder difficulties when you actually have to work to get some of these scores, keep track of what you're doing.
Switcher is, I think, the first track where the game introduces these goo sections, which it always prefaces it with a bright orange strip, and then right afterwards is the purple goo that slows you down. Fortunately, Bronson's an idiot and gets caught in it almost every time, so these tracks are practically free. He's a real moron.
The other thing that gets introduced on this track is the solid yellow for a shortcut. Whenever you see solid yellow, you should be jumping.
Unless you're like
I
me
was
and
not
you
there.
miss 2 out of the 3 shortcuts in this track. I mean, they're not really shortcuts, they take you away from the goo in this one.
A lot of the time, those solid yellow tracks will like jump you over arrows that point you in the opposite direction, so you save a few seconds by, making that jump, not getting caught on the conveyor belt that goes the wrong way. I don't know how I have the coolest. Coolest time waste must have been from the stunt track when I was just head bouncing around the bottom of the bowl. So Monster is cool.
Monster's a cool track.
Yeah, I'd say it's pretty cool.
Here we go. Are you guys ready to go on Monster?
You know what?
I want to go
changed my mind.
backwards,
I'm gonna go
actually.
this way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like that direction. I tried it out for a moment. Wasn't a fan.
Yeah, it wasn't for me, really.
Worth noting there that I landed on my head specifically to make sure I didn't get caught by those arrows and get forced in the wrong direction.
For what it's worth, I missed those arrows and had to
nice.
back up because I forgot they were coming up. But that's no problem, because we're just going to go backwards again.
Yeah.
So,
There we go.
I should mention, I guess, what's actually going on here. Is, I also got caught by the arrows the second time. So basically, every time we see these little checkpoint gates, that's the game's way of making sure that we're actually going through the lap properly.
Yeah,
And
the
there's
game's as stupid
3
as
tracks
bronze.
that we've figured out in this game so far that basically it's faster to reach a checkpoint by going backwards than going forwards. The only thing you have to remember is at the beginning of the race, the finish line itself is a checkpoint. Ow, why can I not make this jump tonight?
Not gonna lie, I made that mistake a few times.
Alright.
That's 1 medal.
120, that was not very good.
Yeah, same.
I don't mean to brag, but I had a 119.
Oof.
I know.
Oof.
Yo, a good menuing.
Basically, pack it up. Let's go home.
It's over. The race is done, dude.
Race over. Goodbye, SNES Superstars. It's been fun. This is another track where the green lies. It immediately ends and becomes an arrow that goes in the other direction. So if you jump off that ledge, you just wasted several seconds.
I showed that off just for the benefit of the stream, so they knew what was going on. Wasn't a mistake at all.
Sweet, we got that second back off.
I just want to warn you that I did not make the Aweglib mistake, so I'm
It's okay, they got
still
this-
in this.
They got to see that on my end.
Oh, never mind. I made the Aweglib mistake.
Dude, nice.
So this loop, you just hold brake and right, and we're gonna save a second and not go through that loop.
Yeah, loops are boring.
Loops are boring. Whoa, I don't know what just happened, but it looked really cool.
Oh, I Bronson got a little close there.
Sweet. PB.
Same.
We do actually have a individual level section on speedrun.com for this. I don't really have a follow-up statement, just kind of there.
These are facts. Yo, rad.
Yeah, I got killed.
According to the game, I am in fact rad.
I hate racing. I'm not sure if my unicycle actually said that, but it is one of the things on the list.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm not pleased with the thing I'm doing right now.
I just got double flipped, yay.
Why did I do that? I messed up.
Mega Jump's big gimmick is, well, the Mega Jump. And your sole objective in this track is to be as swag as possible during the Mega Jump. And I'm failing at it pretty hard right now. I'm not sure what just happened, but I wiped out and then gained speed.
Nice.
Yeah, I should have wiped out there. The game was very friendly to me.
110.
111.
Yeah,
It's over. It's over. I'm done. Game over.
Well, that made up the difference then.
Game over, man.
We have another hype stun track coming up here.
Yo, jumps.
Shoutouts to jumps. My favorite part about jumps is not doing any jumps and just doing head bounces. It's pretty
You
good
kind of
part.
see, like,
Bounces
as
are
we're
where it's
going
at.
through it, like the number of points we're getting from each head bounce just keeps going down. Man, I'm stuck. The game's not letting me move at all.
One thing to note, if you're in the air at the end of a stunt track, the game will let you basically finish your jump. So the really only time loss you can have in one of these stunts is being in the air for a final trick. So once we get to the required points, we're just going to sit on the ground in order to have that not happen.
The fourth stunt track in particular, if you go all the way through it, there's like a really big ski jump at the end. And like you will be in the air for like an extra 5 seconds.
Yeah, it's a long one.
On gold, you might actually need that jump to meet the objective. On bronze and everything before gold, certainly not.
So, shoutouts to Flat Fun, the level with the most hills in the game. I like
Seriously.
Yo, Bronson, come back here.
that. You don't lose to Bronson, man.
Get the loop.
I did not
Literally
skip the
my
loop.
worst fear.
Rip 1 second.
I know, right? It's over.
It's over.
Oh, I can't believe you guys didn't share your tech with me. A little bit bummed
as I
about
go,
that.
man. It's cool. I heard you figured out the jump and ping pong it.
I did, but I can't reproduce it consistently.
Neither can I. I just know it's there.
I did it once, but I did it almost purely as an accident.
Dude, I was doing that jump in the 90s.
Okay, don't lose to Bronson here. That would be stupid. That would be a dumb thing happening in front of everyone.
It's alright, they're typing "oh my dog." At least I think
Bronson's
so.
a
I
jerk.
haven't
We
seen
got this.
anybody type "oh my dog" in a little while. They
Wow,
might not
no one
remember
wants.
how to
No
do
one
it.
wants me to win.
Dang, dude. Alright, Infinity best track. There's no question about that?
I bet
Nobody-
no one out there knows what this track looks like. You
I
can
won't-
kind of see up at the top there, there's that like wall coming down from the ceiling to stop you from just jumping across the top.
Dude, that would be the tag.
My evil plan has worked. Chad is spamming things.
Dude, my plan worked too. I'm doing so well on this track that it doesn't even matter that I made a small mistake.
Congrats. I'm proud of you.
Dude, my life is complete.
I got a trick in at the very top. Also,
What a cheater. Banned
You can
from the
basically only do that if you're using a Game Genie, so
Yeah.
congrats.
damn it!
If you didn't get a 47 on Infinity, you have to quit. I'm making that rule right now.
I didn't actually see what I got.
I got a 47.
Okay, you're good then.
So I get to continue, yay!
Congrats, man. You're still in the race.
Yeah! My friends will let me hang out with them.
Ugh, that turn through the loop was awful. What?
Okay,
Run through some goo. Seems like a good idea.
Dude,
that would have
same.
been a good note for me to make, that there was a loop there.
Oh my god, this is awful.
I missed the stun.
I apologize
That's
to the
okay.
stream. This is awful.
Put a note to myself.
38.
Don't forget to take the shortcut so that you don't go through the goo. You know what?
What
I
did you
took the
do?
shortcut so that I would
Congrats.
not go through the goo.
Congrats on
Yeah,
doing that.
I'm doing pretty good. Okay, let's.
I'm really glad that you took the shortcut to not go through the goo.
Alright, this is ping pong. You saw us skipping some things earlier. That was awesome. We're gonna try and skip a loop here. Didn't work. It's actually a really tight jump to skip
I
that
didn't
loop.
get it.
Oh man, there's no doubt in my mind that I was only like a frame off of the right jump.
Yeah, this is probably the hardest loop to skip. The game really doesn't want you to skip this one.
There's something about video games; they really don't want you to break them sometimes.
I didn't even jump. Rest in peace.
Oh, I got it! Yo!
What a god, dude. Hey. Auth, will you sign my mouse
Don't
pad?
worry, guys. I'll be signing autographs after this.
Thanks, man.
Not for you.
Wow!
Autographs are for winners, dude.
Well, you're racing as me, so I'll be a winner.
Oh, I got it twice.
Oh my god.
We are video games right
Oh.
now.
Oh my dog, base dog.
Authorblues, the IL record holder for this track.
That was a
You're
106.
you're watching it right now. Live.
Let's talk about a 106 for a moment, okay?
Let's talk about it because we have 45 seconds of doing head bounces. Except we actually need to get the 90 in this course.
Oh, crap! I'm just gonna do some sick jumps, okay?
Dude.
Oh.
Dude, I got grok. I got grok. I don't know what that is, but I got it.
I think it said zap. Shazam. Wipeout. That's not right.
Dang, I'm not gonna get there. We're just gonna have to wait, boys.
Yeah, I only have 334. I couldn't get back to a 69. Serious business, everybody.
Okay, my notes for the next stage, just
Yeah.
gonna fill everyone in. My notes for the next stage say,
Yeah.
do lots of tricks.
Do lots
So,
of tricks.
you know.
Okay. I hope you do lots of tricks.
Hot recommendation for you.
Rad.
Up and away!
Yo, we got some tricks.
Wipeout. That's not a...
Ooh. I did not do that loop-to-loop very well.
You can kind of tell when the unicycle is going slow just because the
I did that one
you can see
poorly
the
also.
spokes in the wheel.
33. That was something.
I don't know what I had, but it was bad.
All right. Shoutouts to Shortcut, the level where you don't actually want to take the shortcut.
Because it's
Pretty good.
garbage.
It actually is garbage.
My notes literally say, don't take first shortcut, useless.
Oddly enough, if you don't go flying away on that ramp, the track is basically just as fast, if not faster. You can go under that whole top section, and there's some track down there, and you can just do twists on it all day. But you slow down so much getting onto it, it's debatable if it's actually faster.
Not debatable.
It's
No debate.
Yeah, it's
I've
faster.
decided it's awful. I've weighed in. Just wanting to let you know the votes are in. Awful.
The one thing you
Literal
need to do
trash.
when you're on the top is make sure you get the second shortcut.
Yeah.
For the record, our opponent, that white unicycle, is actually named Bronzin because we're racing for bronze medals.
Oh,
the
I
other
just got
unicycles
that.
In this game are named Sylvia, Goldwyn, and then there's the anti-uni, but that's a whole nother story.
You want to hear a dissertation about the anti-uni? It will hook you
We
up.
really have like
I missed the second shortcut.
Oh no.
Reset. Can we get a restart on this race?
yeah, sure. We've got time.
Dude, I'm ahead of my PB though. I don't know about that so much. Yo, a gold split even.
Third bronze.
Not sure why this track is named Wario Paint, but welcome to Wario Paint.
Yo guys, don't forget,
Yeah,
big wall.
big ol' wall. Do you guys want to see a big ol' wall in your unicycle game? You're
For
about
some
to.
reason, the designers decided this track would be a lot better with a giant, straight-up vertical jump on the wall. And there's really nowhere that says if you hold B in a jump after a vertical wall, you can gain control for left and right in midair, which is something that you kind of have to know to get through this course.
Yeah, there's literally no other way to do it, so...
You can kind of get yourself clipped onto it somehow by like being in the middle of a bad stunt, but it's not even worth thinking about.
Ooh, I twisted into paint. That's not what you want to do.
.52, a very high 52, but a 52.
I spaghetti at the end.
Oh, I got a 53. Oh,
Gross.
Wrecked.
Garbage. Trash.
Wrecked. What course is this?
This is Croc.
Oh, I remember this one. Yeah,
this is the one where you run into a wall for no reason.
Yeah.
yeah, pretty much.
Game's like, hey, what's your favorite part about racing? Is it running into walls? Because here you go. We got you a
Heck
wall.
yes, it is.
There are a few points in this game where it like shoots you straight up or shoots you into a wall, and it's actually faster to not be doing tricks or somehow slow yourself down right before you get there, just to maintain like to shorten the vertical distance you have to travel.
Ooh.
Which I did not do at all. Twister City was cool, at least.
Kids, you want to see a guy play video game?
Oop, I stopped way too early. Dang, dude.
Yeah, same. I was trying to
this is
inch off the
garbage.
side, and I just like quit way early.
Garbage third
Yeah,
lap. Rest in
Screwed
peace.
up not taking the ramp that time. What am I gonna get out of this? 127.
Oh no.
Okay, 129. That was not
Same.
my best work.
Yeah, you know,
That was not
could
my
have been better.
finest
You
work.
might say it's a real downer.
I get it, because that's the name of the next track. Is Downer.
This is probably the hardest stunt course when you get to the gold level because you need 400 points.
What's 400 points between friends?
No shoutouts to Roll City. It's pretty thrash, apparently.
Ah!
Oh, I went
Why did that
over.
count as a
I went
flip?
way over. Rest in peace.
I had 368 for a minute.
Okay. The most
I'm
exciting
prepared
part.
for this one.
Are you guys ready to go right for
The
1
track
minute?
Where you hold right.
Good
I mean,
track.
there's stuff to do, but it's pretty much just go right.
Okay, Bronson's in the lead. You know what? I'm just gonna
Maps.
let you tell me where to go.
I'm not sure, but I think if you miss the shortcut, you might have to go left.
Yeah, there is a slight amount of left. But luckily
I'm not a
none of
fan. I
us...
can
You don't have to
left, if
actually
I'm being
touch
honest.
left because it's on like the little conveyor belt arrows. Oh, I just screwed up this whole track. We're
Did you
done.
go left?
No, I fell off
good.
of the little bubbles.
It's like, you better not be going left on east.
Not going left, dude.
Okay.
Left is just so not right. See how I say that?
I get it. I get it. That was good.
Uh,
He did it. Why did I wipe out there? It's not good.
okay.
One
Hairpin
flat.
Hill has a lot of these silver things that you've seen that if we jump onto them, they send us zipping backwards hilariously.
Excuse me, we had a community discussion and the track is officially named Spaghetti Hill now?
You're right.
I
This
thought
is
you were
Spaghetti
there
Hill,
for that?
covered in sauce. I apologize. It's so recent.
That's true. We just decided that like 30 minutes ago.
All right, so I'll start again. This is
Who's
Spaghetti
we? Because
Hill.
I don't feel like I was there for that.
You were
conversation.
definitely there for that
You
talk.
were there.
You seconded the motion.
Well, that's true. Seems like the sort of thing I would have tabled, though.
For reference, this game is like $10 if you want to get it. Unirace with us.
I
If that is your best selling point for this game,
You too can be the fourth member of the Uniracers community.
dude, you're looking at the entire Uniracers, well, listening to the entire Uniracers community.
I'm gonna give you guys some practice on speeches and sales pitches later after the race.
All right, thanks.
All
man.
right. Gilder is amazing.
Yo, I beat Spaghetti
102
Hill.
on spaghetti.
Dude,
Not
same.
gonna lie. 102? Man, we are so much the same like the same.
Did I get on spaghetti? I don't even remember anymore.
All
I'm
right.
on the wobbler.
So we've unlocked the last two courses now, so we're moving on to the bunny course. And we're starting on wobble.
My notes are god tier. My note for this track just says, "Don't mess around."
Okay.
About right.
The fact that I needed to write that down says a lot about my playstyle.
Oh. I stopped for some reason. I kind of disagree with
Oh,
that
I did
video.
too! And Bronson is going places on his wheel. You come back, mister.
$46.
Dang. That's a pretty solid wobble time.
Yeah, I lost momentum at one point, so I got 48. The worst.
It's time.
I love how this race is going to have very small back and forths until jump over, and then it's just really just anyone's race.
Yeah, pretty much. Everything you're seeing right now is basically meaningless for who's going to win this actual race.
It all comes down to the very last track in this race, which is pretty awesome, I think. I disagree with that being a wipeout.
Are you rad
Twin
though?
Peak, where we get 2 mega jumps.
I'm not ready for 2 of them, honestly. One
It's
was
obviously the only thing Twin Peak ever means.
Yo, nice.
Biff!
Good wipeout. I did it.
So I'm gonna say pal.
It'd feel just so great if you would stop wiping out.
Say anything.
Yo, Grok!
Dude,
I just got Grok.
Congrats on Grok, dude.
Dude, that's basically
Grok.
a PB right there. Getting Grok is like a free PB.
Yeah. As you
Is that like getting grog?
probably.
I wish.
I think there's actually
Excuse me, video
like
game.
4 or 5 songs in this game.
Yeah, but they're all fire, so it's fine.
Yo, check out my mixtape.
Whoa, too many twists. $153.
Will not be a 153.
I'm gonna be close. 155.
156. Basically a 157.
Told you the Flip City sound would be amazing.
It is good sound.
All you can. I actually can't go up because if I do, be in the air. Wasting more time.
The notes from the next stage say go fast.
I hope you go
That's-
fast.
Let's
Thanks,
go.
man. I hope that you go fast too.
Thanks, man. Yo,
Sounds like
it's
a plan.
it's loopback where there's not really a loopback. There kind of is, I guess.
Basically straight.
Yeah, basically, if I go into a course and I have no memory of what's about to happen, it's probably an easy track. Oh, this one. There's gonna be one more of those like little weird hills later.
Got him.
Nice.
Ugh.
Dude, has anybody figured out if we can jump over the loopback yet?
I think you can,
Dang, dude.
but I haven't been able to do it.
Loop back
The small
IL
pit.
strats one.
Oh, that part. I don't know. I actually tried jumping on top of one of those in a different stage, and it seems like it doesn't have a hitbox until you take the jump or something. At least in the other stage I was doing.
Oh,
Like, it just wouldn't let me land on top of it, even though it was very clearly on top.
right.
It's like it knew, man. It didn't want to be speedrun. And I think that's just pretty sad.
So this is another stage where the shortcut actually probably more difficult to get through than just not doing it. So
Yeah, I don't do the shortcut.
Yeah,
I'm doing
this-
the shortcut.
Wow.
I mean, that's fine. I'm not.
You
I
do
don't
you,
think that
man.
one's faster than the other.
Yeah.
But
Just
if you
kinda like
remember
break
to
right
jump
and you
over
get
the.
solid yellow.
Yeah, but braking has this weird property where it also makes you go slower.
Yeah. About
I
that.
mean, maybe you feel comfortable going slower.
On a corner, and you just like.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Also, it's a brake, so. Call me old-fashioned, man. When I hear the word brake, I think going slow, and that ain't for me. That's not my
I
life.
got the shortcut.
Sometimes.
Okay, I'm fine.
Sometimes you just gotta go slow to go fast.
Whoa,
I haven't
whoa, whoa.
found that to be true in general. This is actually a pretty good stage for me. I will say that the one part that sucks about not doing the shortcut is that the top level does have some weird slopes to it, and you
Yeah.
can easily lose your momentum. But in general, you should be able to go faster by going on the top.
Alright. So this is last one, but it's not the last one. So don't.
It's
don't
called
get-
last one.
Don't get
Yeah,
mad
there's a
about it.
marathon after the last one.
Alright, so this one, there's a really big not shortcut that you do that saves a lot of time.
One of those hill shortcuts that the game just puts in there to troll you. That you think you're doing really well, and then all of a sudden the gold and silver unicycle are just destroying you, and you're not sure why.
Also, the introduction of the sideways spinners. Those ones, you don't really know exactly which way you're gonna go. It doesn't really
Yeah, I
give
had to
you-
write down which directions for that.
Yeah, it doesn't really give you an idea of what's going on. You just kind of have to take a guess at it. But pretty fun track.
I'm for it.
My notes are don't jump to start the marathon.
Yeah, you don't want to jump to start your marathon.
Yeah, my notes just say don't play around.
Probably
Oh,
accurate.
I jumped to start the marathon.
Remember when we mentioned not to jump to start the marathon?
Yeah, it's okay. It turned out favorably. I'm just letting you know that I
Okay.
jumped.
I just want you
Alright.
to know what you should have done. I'm glad it
Right,
worked
I
out
get
for
you.
though. I'm glad it worked.
Yeah. It could have been bad.
So you can actually
You guys
get
basically gave me free information.
yeah. You can actually after that lift, you can get like a ton of basically what I call like a downward slope boost. Like it just shoots you ahead, like you get a boost, but you haven't done anything yet. There's a couple of spots where you can do it. This is probably the most notable one though.
Bronson, come back. I may have put a weird input and would like to not lose this race. Alright, thanks, buddy.
Yeah,
Bronson heard me and decided that he was going to go slow on this track, which is, you know, perfect for me.
What a nice guy that Bronson.
No, he's always ready to help.
Somebody should give him a medal, but not the one I'm about to win.
We should
more
give him
time.
someone else's medal.
Yeah.
Alright, I almost lost that race. I'm not proud of me.
The one thing with that last track you gotta remember it is laps, so certainly it looks like we're in different places at different times. Alright, sweet, I can go back and forth. Don't worry guys, the last track of this whole thing is going to basically be the decider.
Yeah, even for all of my mistakes, anyone can still win this.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone, as long as they're not me.
Plinky.
Plinky's a fun track. I like Plinky.
I don't
There's
think
like-
I ever really liked Plinky.
Wow. Just hating on a good track. There's lots of goop, and
like it.
there's
Much
turnbacks, and there's
I
spinners.
did find a little bit of goo if you were looking for it.
I
I found
didn't-
it. It was actually underneath my tire, so
I missed the shortcut. It's all over.
Oh, rest in peace, dude. Yeah, so there's a pretty
Oh, man.
solid shortcut in Plinky that if you're not an idiot, you can get pretty easily.
Oh, guess who also didn't get it?
Dude, nice.
Oh.
Good work, guys.
Congrats on cab strats.
Oh, you are the world record holder. I figured I'd, if you're doing it, it's gotta be good.
Somebody please take this record. Terrible.
All right, so
This
now
tech is coming to you.
we
it's
go.
jump over. This is the actual race. The 35 minutes beforehand was just whatever. This is
Wow.
the actual race.
I didn't make the jump, but I immediately shot straight up into the air afterwards.
Oh, I've done that before.
Yeah, one
Nobody
for
makes
one,
the
we're in
first
there.
jump.
I just made the first jump, so disagree.
I just made the first jump too, so. I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm
Yeah.
saying that you're probably gonna lose this race, though.
Yeah.
All right, made the second jump.
Except for the part where I randomly fell down to the bottom track that I don't know about.
Nice, dude.
Welcome to the out of bounds catcher.
Yo, I'm 2 of 5.
Yeah.
Get that money ready, Proto.
I got caught by the out of bounds catcher. Oh, and then I didn't make the jump. That Bronson did. That jerk.
Wow.
Didn't make the third jump.
We're 3 for 3, boys.
I'm gonna need Bronson to come back. Are you really 3 for 3?
Yeah, dude. Easy
Dude.
trick.
Dude,
I'm gonna mess up the last 2, though. Don't worry about it. Don't worry, boo.
I've missed 3, if that helps.
Thanks, man.
I don't even know where Bronson is. You wanna
That
come
was
back
way
here,
too.
dude?
I made it. That was way too early, but I'm 4 for 4. Game was very nice there.
Alright, someone's about to get an IL world record in this stage.
He might.
I don't get... I didn't get that jump right there. I'm pretty sure Bronson was gonna beat
We're
me,
5 for
so
5,
I'm glad I got
boys.
it.
Free IL.
Oh,
Yo, Proto, I'll take that $10.
Man.
You make the check out
Yo.
the cash.
easy, unoptimized game. Let's be real.
Yeah, you're right. Proto's got to donate $10 now. Time.
Time. Wow.
There's a really, really non-zero chance that Bronson is gonna beat me on this track, so I'm just gonna put that out there. I may opt to take a DNF on this.
So, Cab and I just beat world record because this is a really optimized game.
I went out of
Oh, yeah.
bounds, so I got bronze. That's cool. I apparently beat Bronson and didn't realize it.
Congrats, man.
Did you just, like,
minus
laugh him at
9
one
means
point?
I'm 9 seconds ahead of him, not 9 seconds behind.
Yeah.
Good job, Oth.
You
I
won the
split way late
unicycle.
then. I split maybe about 10 seconds late, so
What was your final time there, Cab? It's like
it was
14?
37:30 for me.
I have a 37-13.
I got okay.
It might
I had
be
a
12.
I had a 16. It was only a couple seconds. Yeah.
Yeah, previously
the
world
last
record was
track
22.
Fire thing.
Excellent race, gentlemen. I'd like to remind our chat that if you want to get in this hot racing action, the priced to move cartridge of Uniracers, only $10.
Hey, there you go.
Only $10. You can have Aweglib's copy.
Excuse me.
There you
He's
go.
done.
Wow.
Not first place. You're not allowed to play this game anymore.
I'm sorry. Who got
They are
third?
leaping off the shelves at this price, so get yours now. Get in on the Uniracers community.
It's a hot new community.
It is.